don't see these very often. Lamborghini truck. Fucking bright ass fucking green. Neon fucking yellow green. It's cool, don't get me wrong. Too much attention for me. It just stands. How can you speed in it? You can't get it. You can't get away with anything. They can see you from 10 miles away. Owned a pharmacy. You parked right at a pharmacy. No wonder why I owned a Lamborghini. Selling all those drugs. Which, I gotta go get my drugs. Which, my brother's supposed to help me with my storage unit, right? Just a little bit of stuff. I can move it all myself, but with this help, I would have got it done in 20 minutes. I didn't get it finished yesterday because I got called into work. Nor do I have the money to pay for the storage unit today. It's about to hit my account, nor do I have the money in my account to cover it. I don't know what to do right this moment. I'm gonna go, I got $20 in the account that I'm using to move stuff around. I opened up an account just for this venture, for what it is I'm doing, for Life Stories Perspectives. I'm gonna be showing everybody how to do a lot of things when those times arrive, when I'm able to do so. It's not always easy, right? So here I am. I gotta go pick up my medication, run around. My brother is about to have a warrant for his arrest. Stupid. So the reason why I turn on the camera, see all these homes? All these homes are old historical Thomas Edison homes. All these homes were one of the original homes that the light bulbs were originally installed in. All these homes, these people worked for Henry Ford, for Detroit, Edison, all of them, DTE, everybody. Everybody had good jobs down here. There's a Focus RS. Nice. And what's crazy is this is what the car I'm driving is a proto to that. That's nice. Stans RS. I bet you any money this will spank the shit out of that. One, it's lighter. I can guarantee this is pushing way more power than that car. They never released this car. This car is very special. It's a Ford racing car. I really believe this car was involved in the racing division for a lot of things. I really believe this car, people, I really believe this car was driven by some people that of significance. You hear me? I've driven a lot of cars. I've driven a lot of cars, a lot of fast cars. I'm talking Corvettes, Mustangs, Nissans, Toyotas, all of them. I've driven them all. I've owned all of them. My family, my Polish family, has also have been involved in cars their whole life. You know, they've all owned cars. They all have nice cars, fast cars. I've built a lot of cars over the years. I'm very intelligent. This car, there's something special about this car, and I'm excited to actually get apart the motor and see what is going on inside of this motor. And the reason why I say that is I've driven a lot of cars, right? I've never had a car. I've never owned a 4-cylinder, or even I've seen other people that have owned 4-cylinders, right? I've driven other people's 4-cylinders. This car at $6,000, right? Usually at $6,000, those motors start clapping out. They do. You can feel it. There's no power in it. There's nothing. It's, you know, you lose all your power after about $5,000. You can tell. This car at 6, it still wants to go. I mean, it goes to 7, right? It was still, listen, man, this motor, there's something special. This motor can wind up more than $7,000, I believe. I really believe it. I really do. And the reason why I say that is because, one, I know I've done about $160 in this car. I've had that, listen, the dash says 140. I've had that needle buried all the way down. It wouldn't go anymore. Alright? I was at $6,000 and 5th, okay? I wasn't even in the pedal all the way. I was only in the pedal halfway, and I could give it more, and it still wanted to go. It wanted to go. It had no problem. It wasn't shaking. It wasn't vibrating. It was, give me more, give me more. I've never had that before. I've never experienced it before. And it really shocks me that I only paid $2,200 for this car. They wanted $24,000. I think they really just needed a specific number to take care of something, a bill or you know, whatnot, you know, divorce or whatever it was. It could have been a divorce. It's probably what it was, most likely a divorce. Because when I went to the home, the mom and dad, they're separated, you know, they weren't like together. The man was avoiding the mom was avoiding the husband type shit. You could just feel it, you know, you could feel the tension in the house. Everybody, like, the other guys, like, people were like looking down, you know what I mean, stuff like that. And one of the guys that was there, he's an older guy, older Italian guy. I was pulling off to go take this car for a ride. He said, be careful, that car is fast. I was like, I'll make sure, I'm careful. And when I came back, and he said, you want it, don't you? I said, yeah, I'm gonna take the car. He said, I thought so. He said, that car, he said, I've been in that car. He said, that car, it has spanked every single thing that I've ever seen that car go against. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, I didn't really think that, because when I got the car, listen, this car, you turn the heat on, it would stall. It would stall at idle. But it would drive, and it wasn't shaking. You know, I knew the blower was on it, you know, all that stuff. You know, I had a little rust on it. But everything was there, you know, and it's a 20-year-old car. And the quarters are not all clapped out, you know what I mean? It's not all rusted out. It's starting to it'll start bubbling soon if I don't take care of it. If I don't address everything this winter, it will have some issues. So this is why I'm working so hard. This car is very, very important to me to get together for people to enjoy. Listen, I studied for months looking for a car that I wanted for the channel, for YouTube. And I didn't want it. I wanted to go with something that was domestic but tunable, imported wise. Because, you know, I'm a Detroiter. I'm an American, you know. I love imports. I love Nissans, Toyotas, Hondas, all of those things. I love them. And I'm very proud to be able to show people an example of what Ford was doing in the tuner scene when Too Fast, Too Furious came out. You know what I mean? This car has a lot of significance to it. All the cars that are around today, all the newer hatchbacks, all your nicer cars and stuff, this car really set the tone. The Focus RS was the hottest, fastest hatchback you could buy for your money. These cars were $30,000, and that wasn't in 2000. That's like 50 G's today, 40 G's today for a a Focus. That tells you that it wasn't the car that you're buying. It was the drivetrain that was in the car. That's what made the car so special. So yeah, the car has 239,000 miles on it. That's a lot of miles. But if you think about it, it's not. It's a 20-year-old car, right? Still has AC. The AC still blasts. It does 160. I can do 160 in this car. Get 30 miles to the gallon if I'm not on it. 25 rush, probably. I'm probably getting about 25. Somewhere around there. If I drive easy, if I drive, which I don't, but if I drive normal, sometimes I do. Depends on my money issue, really, money situation. That's what it really comes down to. Just how much money's in my pocket at the time. Listen, I've seen a lot of money. I know money comes and goes. I've went from having nothing in one day, being poor, eating a loaf of bread, to having 10 grand in my hand the next day. Blowing it that same day on women and me. And cars, of course. But, you know, just going out, that type of stuff. Enjoying my life. Money is not, that's what people's problem. They worry about the money. They worship the money. Everything's about the dollar. And that's what my father's problem was. Money, 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 money. That's all he worried about was money. That's all he thought about was money. He didn't give any glory to God. He didn't give any glory to anything but the money. Everything was the money. That's why he is the way he is. He will never touch that type of money because he's closed off. You can't become a millionaire nickel and diamond saving $1, you know, $20 from every check. That's not gonna happen, bro. It's not. You gotta come up with a system. Whatever system you can come up with, idea in your head, put it into action, and you must have several ways of income. I mean, you can do it with one, but you better have something really good, like a niche, like coffee, or, you know, whatever it is. Like someone messaged me, said, right, I'm making $1,400 installing elevators, right? Put this in perspective, right? He's working from early in the morning to late at night, I'm sure. Alright? If not, he's working at least 40 hours a week, right? He's got to get up, go to work, all that stuff, right? It's going to be more than 40 hours. And once you get up, you know, get coffee, all that other stuff it takes to go to work, drive to work, all that stuff, right? I'm making just as much money driving, getting tips. I'm making about $25 an hour at that Jimmy John's. I'm making about just as much money as him just driving. I'm in my car. I get to do what I want. Even though I'm working 40 hours, I'm not being pulled around, and you know what I mean? I'm working for myself in a sense. I get practice in the car for driving. It's also why I'm doing the delivery jobs as well. I'm trying to keep doing the delivery jobs as much as I can while I travel. Keeps me focused, in the focus. No, it keeps me brushed up. It keeps my skills going. It keeps me focused. That type of thing. I want to know what head is on this, what lifters, all that stuff, man. I want to know. I want to hook up a laptop so bad to this car. I have all this fucking computer gear, no change to buy any software yet. I'm working on it. Y'all need to subscribe, man. I know y'all be watching. Everybody be watching. Bogarts. Go see some hoes. So, in a couple weeks, couple days, about a week, I'm probably gonna be here. We'll see. It says where they're gonna have that concert with Babyface Ray, Young Jeezy, and all that. It's where the concert's gonna be. The old mental hospital. The old mental ward.